So first video review for this week is for Let Love Be Enough by Robyn Nyx. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. And if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Let Love Be Enough by Robyn Nyx. This is one of those edge of your seat thrillers. Like, it's moving so fast. Madison, who is a journalist, she meets Elodie, who is an actress and humanitarian, and she's taking a well-earned break from her really demanding career and really demanding stories. And so the two of them develop a friendship and mutual attraction for one another, despite Madison insisting that it's going to go nowhere beyond friendship. And then Madison finds herself in possession of an incriminating package, and all her investigating of that puts her in danger, and her only hope is Elodie. So, like I say, edge of your seat stuff, really, really exciting. It's a thriller, it's got lots of depth, and it's got a really, really fast pace, and that's to keep up with like the changing and everything. So literally blink of an eye and this whole story was changing direction, and there was nothing you could do about it. You couldn't slow it down, you couldn't make it stop, you had to go with it and find out what was going to happen. And it's something that quite often happens with journalism, like stuff takes a turn and then everything changes and everything's different, and you could really empathise with all of Madison's reasons for not wanting to then get too involved with Elodie, because her career was just so unpredictable, and even when taking a break it was still unpredictable. But I love their really unlikely connection. They got on really well, and because of this, many a surprise sort of presented itself throughout the story, because you didn't know how involved they were going to get with each other. And so it then just sort of throughout the story, bits developed and bits changed, and their feelings changed and they changed and the decisions changed. So it added this just undertone to the rest of the story, which then had this added layer of really corrupt characters that draw Madison further into her investigations, really add that extra element of unexpected things happening. And it was just so well constructed that you knew there was nothing good about these characters. You just knew there was probably no redeeming them. They were probably really dangerous, but you questioned it a little bit, but you just knew that they weren't good. And so you knew that Madison was playing really, really dangerously, and yet she had this opportunity to have a great, relationship with Elodie and everything, but she still had to, the journalist in her wouldn't let something go and puts her in a compromising situation, which was great. But I was so surprised by how different Elodie and Madison's characters were. They weren't quite what I'd expected, and more so where with Elodie, like she's this actress, but she was really down to earth. There were a lot of surprises, so her character left me really, really excited what we were going to get from the story from her, like how she was going to be involved and what it all meant for Madison and what it all meant for Elodie for the future and everything. There was just so much to contemplate with her character, and she was very exuberant, and she led this amazing lifestyle that somewhat matched, and yet she had this really down-to-earth side. It was really weird, that you knew she was the right person to change Madison's mind about settling down and building on something with someone. So I'm glad Madison was like the complete opposite, because she still had this thirst for life that Elodie had. It was just really different, and so they were the same character in that respect, as they were really excited, but they were completely different and came at things from a completely different angle. So I loved that whole opposites attract, but just having that little touch of something that was the same. But it was a really exciting adventure. Had many a hot and steamy scene in there as well, some quite intimate moments and a lot of action. Like, there was so much going on. So hopefully Elodie and Madison might have some future adventures that are maybe a little less dangerous, so we can get to know them better. But I'm really, really excited. This was really fun to read. As I say, packed with action, really fast paced, and lots of unexpected moments to really keep you so focused on the story, really immersed in it, and like on the edge of your seat and wondering if everything was going to be okay. So absolutely loved it. It was great. I'll pop a link in the description so that you can go and grab a copy of Let Love Be Enough by Robyn Nyx, which I really, really hope you will. If you've read Let Love Be Enough, please let us know what you thought of it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so comment below. If you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now super intrigued and thinking, I really, really, really want to read that, again, it would be great to hear from you. So please do get involved. Please let us know what you thought of the story, or if you're planning to read the story. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.